Hi! In today's video I'm gonna be recreating Gigi Hadid's Met Gala makeup look. I'm kind of nervous if I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure if I have the skills to do that, but I'm still gonna try it out and I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. It means so much to me, and now let's get into it. Here's the makeup look that I'm gonna be recreating today. I mean, that is just so absolutely stunning. I have one more picture. Isn't that just so amazing? I'm just not sure if I can do that, but we'll see. I'm gonna start with my brows and I'm gonna slick them back with the Gobi gel. I'm not sure if her brows are slicked back. She naturally has thicker brows, but I think this is gonna give me a similar effect. And now I'm gonna do my eyes. I'm first gonna prime my eyelids with the Rare Beauty eye primer. And I'm just gonna blend it out with my finger. And for eyeshadow palette, I'm really excited about this. This is gonna be my first time trying the Natasha Denona Glam palette. I had this palette for quite a while, but I waited to use it on camera. And I think this is gonna be such a perfect palette for this look. I feel like it's so hard to tell what the true shades are when you're looking at a photo. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I feel like this shade here looks very similar to what she has in her crease, right? I feel like that's quite similar. Okay, I think I'm gonna start with this shade right here. This one is called Transition because I do want to have a lighter transition shade before I go in with the other shade, this one. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna use the ColourPop E23 brush. I'm really nervous. I really want this to look good. I'm gonna take the ColourPop E25 brush and I'm gonna go into the shade. Here. This one is called Crease. I'm gonna put that in my crease. I feel like the shade is also quite concentrated in the inner part of the eye, so I'm gonna do that as well. And I'm just gonna put some of the shade in my outer corner as well. I feel like it's so tricky to recreate a look because I honestly cannot tell from the photo what is going on, but I'm gonna do my best. I feel like that's looking quite similar. I feel like she has quite a lot of color here and it's kind of winged out, but not too much. So I'm just gonna try and do that. I'm gonna build this shade just a bit more. I feel like the shade that she has a bit more of a purple undertone, but I think this one is gonna look good as well. To me, it looks like she has only one shimmer shade on her lid, but I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna start with this shimmery shade right here. This one is called Inner Corner, and I'm gonna put this all over my lid. Oh, that is such a nice shade. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here for now, and I'm gonna do the eyeliner because I feel like I can't really tell what's going on without the eyeliner because I don't trust myself. I'm gonna go into this Melt Gemini palette. I'm gonna take this black shade and I'm first gonna do the liner with this eyeshadow before I go in with a liquid liner, and I'm just gonna use a random art store brush to do this because it's really thin and precise. And I'm just gonna do a very thin line across my whole lash line. And I'm just gonna do a very small wing with this shadow. Now I'm gonna take a liquid liner. I'm gonna use this Rimmel Glam Eyes liner. I'm gonna try to do the inner corners. I really don't know how makeup artists can do this to other people. I could never. I feel like our eye shapes are very different, so it looks quite different on me. Okay, now let's do the wing. I'm gonna try and do this on the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, this just took me forever. And I also feel like this eyeliner shape is just not flattering for my face shape or my eye shape. Okay, I'm gonna add one more layer of this shimmery shade. And I'm gonna go back to this matte shade that's called Crease. And I'm just gonna go in my crease again. She has a really bright inner corner, so I think I'm gonna try and use this NYX Glow Shot. I'm probably gonna use this all over my lid as well, but I want to see how this is gonna look like right in the inner corner, because she has quite a bright inner corners. It kind of goes all around the eyeliner in the inner corners. Probably should have done that before the eyeliner, but here we are. I'm just gonna take a random small brush and I'm gonna try to do this. Okay, it's probably even a bit more brighter than what she has going on. But I'm also gonna put some more like right here, because I feel like this whole area is really bright on her. I also feel like she has just a bit of this brighter shade underneath of this, but I'm not really sure. I can't really tell. And now I'm gonna go back to the eyeliner and I'm just gonna sharpen the pointy part. I'm gonna go back to this NYX Glow Shot. Did I tell you the shade? I don't think I did. The shade is Come Through Coconut, and I'm just gonna put some more right here. And now I'm gonna take some of this NYX Glow Shot on my finger and I'm gonna put this all over my lid. I feel like that's a lot better now. Just quickly prep my skin with the Weleda Skin Food, and now I'm gonna use a small amount of the Saie Glowy Super Gel just for a bit more glow. I feel like her base is looking quite flawless, but not matte or flat. Okay, I zoomed you out just a bit. And for foundation, I'm going to use the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation in the shade Gobi. And I'm using my NYX foundation brush to blend it out. I'm hoping that the eye look is going to look a bit better when I have foundation on, because right now I'm not really sure about it. I'm just going to build the coverage a bit more. Now I'm just going to take a small amount of my Charlotte Tilbury color corrector. This one is in the shade 2 medium, and I'm just going to use this on my under eyes. For concealer, I'm going to use the Milk Makeup Future Fluid Concealer. This one is in the shade 4N. I'm just going to blend my under eyes first, and I'm using the Rose Ink Concealer brush. And I'm just going to sharpen the eye look with this concealer as well. The eye look is kind of starting to come together a bit more. I'm going to take my damp beauty sponge and I'm going to press everything in. I'm just going to take some more concealer and put it right here. And I'm also going to put it in the center of my face. And now I'm gonna press it in with the same beauty sponge again. Now I'm gonna do bronzer. For bronzer, I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty bronzer stick in the shade Happy Soul. And I'm gonna do one side at a time. And I'm gonna blend it out with my Rare Beauty foundation brush. Okay, I feel like the bronzer just brought all the life back to my face. I was looking quite ghost-like. She is quite bronzed, so gonna put quite a nice amount of bronzer. I'm just gonna use a small amount of this bronzer on my nose, and I'm using the ColourPop E4 brush. I usually never bronze or sculpt my nose, but she does have a bronzer on her nose, so I'm just gonna do that. Okay, what did I just do? I'm just gonna take my beauty sponge and press this in, because I'm not sure this is looking the best. Yeah, I just suck at nose contouring. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna contour my nose anymore. This is just gonna have to do. Now, I'm not sure what kind of blush to use. I feel like she has a very subtle blush, kind of nude, pinky nude. Let me think about that and I'll be right back. I think I'm gonna start with the Rose Ink blush in the shade Delphine. It's quite a muted neutral shade. I really can't tell what kind of blush she's wearing from this photo, so I'm just gonna do something that I think would look the most similar, and I'm gonna apply it with my Rose Ink blush brush. I forgot highlighter. Okay, I'm first gonna do highlighter. For highlighter, I'm gonna use the Rose Ink highlighter in the shade Opalescent, and I'm just gonna put some with my finger. And I'm gonna go back to the Rose Ink blush. I feel like she's looking really blushy, but it's a very subtle shade. Honestly, this might be the perfect shade. But I feel like this is looking quite close to what she has going on. I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty powder in the shade Pound Cake to set my face. And I'm gonna use this ColourPop E22 brush for my under eyes. And for the rest of my face, I'm gonna use the Real Techniques powder brush. And I'm just using whatever is left on this cap. Now I'm quickly gonna go off camera and do my brows. I'm just gonna fill them in like I normally would, and I'll be right back. Okay, I just put some lashes on. I use the Ardell Naked lashes in the style 421. These are quite natural lashes because I feel like hers look very natural. And I do quite like how this is looking right now. I think everything kind of came together. Now, she has a pearl like right here, so I'm gonna use one of these pearls. I'm gonna use the smallest size, like it's kind of here. That is so cute. Mine are definitely a bit bigger than hers, but these are the only ones I have. She has a darker lip liner and then a lighter nudie lipstick, but I'm not sure if I have this kind of a lip liner shade. I swatched a few lipsticks here. So this is the NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Beige. I actually think that that might work. This is the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Pillow Talk, and this is the VIEVE lipstick in the shade Treasure. I feel like she's kind of wearing a mix of these shades, so I'm going to use all of these 3 shades. I'm going to start with the NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Beige. I think that that is perfect. And now I'm gonna take Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk and let's see how that's gonna look. I think this one is a bit too pinky and too dark, but let's see. Yeah, that's definitely too pinky and too dark. Okay. And now I'm gonna take the VIEVE lipstick in the shade Treasure. I actually think this one might be the most similar to what she's wearing. Yeah, honestly, this is gonna be perfect. Okay, I feel like this is literally the perfect lip combination. I love that. I'm gonna take a very small amount of this Essence High Shine lip gloss. I'm just gonna put some on top of everything, just a very small amount. Her lips are definitely not looking very glossy, but this is just too matte for me, so I'm gonna use a bit more of this. I'm gonna add just a bit more blush. I do think I'm gonna go back to the NYX Glow Shot. I'm gonna put just a bit more in the inner corners. I just feel like I need just a hint more. Now I'm gonna go and try to do my hair similarly to what she has, and I'll be right back. Okay, I don't have the tool to create this kind of a hair pattern, so I just did some really quick waves, and I tried my best to recreate this hairstyle. Okay, this piece is definitely not curled, but oh well, this one is. Now let's just do some last touch-ups. I feel like I could use some more powder. I'm looking quite glowy in the center, so I'm just gonna put some more of the Huda Beauty powder on. Here are the eyes all finished. Isn't that so pretty? And here's the finished look. I am so obsessed with this makeup. I feel like it turned out so nice. I am literally obsessed. That is so beautiful. I had so much fun as well. So yeah, that will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.